Welcome to BidJobber. In this lesson, we are going to briefly cover the Q&A blog. The Q&A blog is a great place to post questions on home improvement projects or any type of construction project and get some great free advice. So we'll get started today from the dashboard. There's two places you can get to the Q&A blog from, and that is the upper tab, the Q&A blog tab, or on the left-hand menu. You'll see a Q&A link right there. We'll go ahead and click on that. That'll take us to the all questions page, and it's from here is where we'll ask our question. On the right hand side you'll see a box here. It says ask a question. We'll go ahead and type one in here just for an example. How do you get rid of mold? And we'll go ahead and ask that question. That'll take us to the Ask a Question page, where this is where we put in all the information about our question. So we have our question right here, and then we have the question details. This is where you can elaborate on your question. If you like, you can cut and paste if you have some text in a Word doc into here, or just type some more detail on the question. So we'll go ahead and just enter some in here real quick. Have some mold from water damage. Need it fixed. What should I do? Okay, that's just good for the example. After you type that text, you're going to want to categorize that question. So we go down to the category box here, page down, and there's quite a few topics here. It's good to select the one that's closest to your question because people will filter through the questions, and if you're got it in the right category, they can find it real easily to give you an answer. So we'll go ahead on this one, select maintenance and repairs, since it kind of falls into that category. And another thing we can do is post some photos with this question to help define the question. We'll go ahead and do that right now. Just an example, I've got a couple of photos in a directory here. I'm just going to go ahead and select them, and then I'll click select, and it'll upload those photos to this question. So once those are uploaded, we will click on publish, and here's your posted question. This is how it'll look. You have your pictures here and some actions you can do with that picture. Down below it is the answer a question box. This is where people will go to this and answer your question and post it. And it'll be kind of a running blog of answers to your question where anybody can put in their advice. So this is pretty much how you post a question. There are some other options when you go back to all questions. These are all questions that have been asked so far on this particular page. Say you have a bunch of questions here and you want to filter through them to find ones that kind of match what you're interested in. You can come down here to the show all topics, and you can filter by the topic right down here, or you can filter up here by a keyword or search by categories here. There's several ways to search. You can search by time. I'm going to go ahead and select one in maintenance and repairs, since we have a couple questions there, and filter to those questions. And then one thing that's kind of neat is you can, if say you're a handyman contractor and you want to get some leads for some work, you can subscribe to these questions, and so if anybody asks a question in the category you're interested in, you will get email notification on that question. Just a great way to connect with people and get some great leads out of it. So we're going to go ahead and subscribe to that. You'll have a couple choices. It says choose email delivery interval for the subscription. You have a couple options. You can pick immediate or daily, and what that does is adds, so you want immediate email if someone posts a question. Then you'll get that immediately. If you post daily, you'll get it once a day. Once we do that, we'll select add subscription, and that'll take us to our notification preferences page, where it'll show that you've subscribed to that category. And from here you can change your intervals, or if you don't want to get any more questions, you can put it on hold. You can access this page right off your control panel too, down here in notifications. So that's where all your notifications for BidJobber are basically in this area in this page. So it's good to get to know this page because you have a lot of things you can do here. But we'll go back to the Q&A blog from here, and pretty much that's it as far as questions go. If you just want to review your own questions, just click on My Questions, and it'll bring up all the questions you asked. Another thing that's kind of neat, once you post a question, when you go back to the dashboard, you'll have an additional line down here. It'll come up, it'll be your blogs, and it'll be your questions. So you can easily access your questions from the dashboard. And when you get answers, they'll be on here as well. So as you add content to your basically to your membership, in here you will get continual data entered into your dashboard that you can easily access. So that's about it.